Hey, 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 hey. I see you guys in the chat. All right, y'all. Let me say hello, hello. Hey,
Hello.
yeah. Hey, Kendall. Hey, Monique. We are live here, y'all, for Shogun. I am so excited that we're finally able to go live with this.
Yeah.
Oh, let me go ahead and do my. I'm Nita, your favorite diva. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you like the vibe. We here with my girl Monique Johnson. Girl, I really want to call you Monique Nicole so bad.
I know.
Monique Johnson, and we're doing episode 5 of Shogun Broken to the Fist. I already got some ratings in the comments.
Okay.
Are we gonna do that? Are we gonna do that?
Yeah, we can rate it right
Early?
now.
We gonna do it early?
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be mad at me because I kind of went down on my rating a little bit.
Girl, what you get?
I gave it like a 8. I gave it an 8 because it was a little bit slower. I think it was my expectations. Because you remember I was saying that the shit was going to hit the fan
Right.
this episode. So I think my expectations was a little too high.
hmm
Still a fabulous show. Still love, love, love it. But that's kind of like where I was at with it.
I gave it a 9 because there's a lot of stuff happening.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Definitely a lot of stuff happening.
there's a lot of moving parts.
Yes, we're going to be getting into it. Hey, Dial In for Movies. What is up? Hope you are current and everything on the show. We are getting ready to spoil the heck out of it. Okay,
Yes.
we're gonna be talking spoilers. We're gonna be getting to some things. So let me go ahead and put the spoiler warning up there so you see it right there.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Yes, I definitely loved the episode. No shade to the episode at all.
hmm
But like I said, I think it was just my expectations and stuff like that.
For your predictions and stuff from the
Right.
last episode. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Because
Yeah, it went different than what we thought.
right.
That's for sure.
Except for my one prediction,
Yes.
I think you know what it was a little underclimactic for me because
Mhm.
I thought they was gonna drag it out just a little bit more, but we
Mhm.
got it like immediately. So I was just like, okay, all right. How'd you feel about seeing Buntoro come back?
I was like, "Yep, Nita said it." I was like, "Yeah." After she showed me that clip that time, like, yeah, we
Yeah.
know he wasn't unalive. So
Oh shoot, that looks bad. Okay. All right. So y'all, we're getting ready to talk about. Let me get these clips in here. Y'all, first of all, let me just say some highlights for the episode. So the episode, we have a dinner scene between Blackthorn, Mariko, and Bantoro. That was
mhm.
the highlight. I got a clip of it. The infamous Mariko just sitting there as a bow, literally goes like a half a centimeter past her goddamn head.
Yes,
So good.
I'm glad you captured that because I was like, the
Yeah,
disrespect. Okay,
the quality isn't the best,
but it's cool.
but we got it. We got it. Okay. So I still haven't done the whole thing with the other way of capturing it. Then
Okay.
also too, we get Mariko's backstory. So that was another big part of the episode. Her family's tragic history,
Yes.
and also we had the big earthquake, not a baby earthquake,
Yeah, that was a big one.
big earthquake.
Oof.
I love the way the show is um actually they're building up, they'll set up a storyline. I mean, they'll set up something and then they'll pay it off. So I
Yeah.
like that we're getting that and they're not leaving anything kind of hitting right away. So I like that.
Right.
Um it looks like some time has passed because we see snow. We
Like
see
winter is
yes,
here.
it's like they're embracing winter. We see snow. The big earthquake, where Toranaga almost was gone. He was almost
Yeah.
gonna
He's definitely taking that down.
yeah, I definitely have that. And our little gardener, oh my God, we had a moment where the gardener ends up meeting his demise, but his demise was twofold, where
Yes.
it served as, you know, we're helping the village, reclaim and get that stinky shit out,
Stinky. It helped the village by that's get rid of the smell.
right? And also too with the spy problem. You remember
Yes. Toranaga.
Yabashigi wanted to find the spy. So he's like looking, so they set all that up to be on him. So I was like, oh, and he's gone anyway. So
Where he gone
that's
anyway.
like perfect.
Yeah.
So I thought that was like a good play as well. So yeah, those are some of the highlights. Those are some of the highlights, but we'll definitely be getting into them more and more. So um we see we see them talking, they're still on good grounds. However, Tornaga returns with Buntaro. And we like, what?
You see
Where this nigga come from?
medical face. She looked like she saw a ghost, baby. I was like, ooh, it's about to get messy.
Yes, yes. I said, oh girl, you just gave him just gave him the pillow. And now look at this. Look at this. I said, ain't that some
I'm like,
shit?
look at him. He looking healthy.
Right. Don't he look like
Like no scratch on him. It ain't look like he been attacked.
yes,
Not
yes.
a scratch on him.
Exactly,
I
exactly.
wonder how
So
long it been.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like
This
I
like
said,
2 months or
there's
something.
a
I don't
funny
know.
thing going on where I can't really tell the length of time that each episode is kind of,
Same here. Like
working on. So, all right. So the next episode, not the episode, the next, the next scene, I think we're looking at Fuji, and she is talking to she's talking to Buntaro because Buntaro, I don't know if he feels like he senses something, like something is different about the way Mariko is acting, or the way John is
any
acting.
different.
So he's like sniffing around trying to figure out what the hell is going on. So she was just like, "Oh no, I'm his consort, but he doesn't pillow with me. He doesn't like to pillow with me. He pillows with other people." I was like, "Okay,
I was like, She
yeah,
was
trying to
like,
throw her ass under
she
the
was like,
bus. Did she throw her under the bus, or it could have been anybody? Because
it could have been any
courtesans, yeah, they're plenty, plenty.
yeah.
So girl, yeah,
And Bantaro, and he was assigned to stay with John. So
yes, so that she could
that's
serve
another
both of them.
mhm.
So that was another thing. I was like, oh
Oof.
Lord.
Messy, messy, messy.
So Tornaga has a talk with his spy, and his spy is actually an undercover samurai himself,
Right.
and really good friends with him. And so he's like trying to talk him out of it because he's like, the block is hot. The block is
Right.
He was like, no. He said, you're gonna keep on. You're gonna keep on being my spy, and you're gonna find another spy, okay? So
Yeah.
like we said, that worked out perfectly with the sacrifice that we have with
The gardener.
the gardener. Correct. So I like that move. Also, too, you know what? I'm gonna have to bump it up to a 9. Because man, when I'm telling you, with all this intrigue and how they're moving, the way when Tornaga actually was he found out what was going on with his son, right? So he came back, his son, um, he found out what his son did.
Yeah.
He basically took the canon regime from him. That was his punishment. So he's no longer
When he did that, I'm like, that's it. Not a
right.
slap.
That's it. But but if it was not for him, he wouldn't have been able to get the play that he initially wanted. And we'll see that clip as well once I
Yeah.
get it loaded
Yeah.
up here. And the play is when he went to Yabashige, he was like, My son ain't smart enough to know what was going on.
Yeah.
Who did this? So he thought it was Yabashige. He said, "Oh no, it could be Omi. He was drinking sake with him last night."
Night. Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, okay." So yeah, he must have put a bug in his ear, all that stuff or whatever. So he was like, "Okay, I see him." He said, "You know what? Instead, I'm gonna go ahead and reward." He was like, "No." Yabashige said he was going to punish the both of
Punish.
you. And he
Mm-hmm.
said, "No, why would you do that?" He said, "The fight actually it worked out in his
In his
favor
favor.
because they're going to come to their territory instead
Tory.
of him having to oppose and go to their territory.
True.
So he has home field advantage. He has the big army, all that stuff. So he's going to initiate the war to come to him so that he can be on the better ground.
Poor Yash Yashu. I can't even say his name. Yeah, Yapashige.
I
For
said,
him, because he's just confused.
right. He was like, "Oh, that's what I was thinking myself. I was thinking that too." I said, "Nigga, you wasn't thinking."
He was not
But
thinking. He just lost.
right, lost in the sauce. But the way Toranaga's mind worked, like I mean, every play he kind of uses it for good. But I think he did get a misstep with that earthquake taking out some of his people, right? Some of the people
Yeah.
on the island. So he don't have a bigger army as he thought he had, but you know, some of the people. So you know, it's give and take or whatever. So good. Let me see. Yabashige.
I'm calling him Yabu because that is not coming out my mouth. It's not flowing out my mouth naturally. So
Right. That was just so funny. I was like, okay, I see you,
he
Toranaga.
flipped it and reversed it like
Yes,
I was like,
yes.
oh, okay.
But he still punished his son. But in the end, it still worked out for his benefit only because he had the right mindset. Because he know he has to play 3 steps ahead.
He was really pissed at his son, calling
Oh
him
yeah.
like stupid. Like you let them sucker you into doing that. Like
Yes. And that's why I think that whole broken to the fist, I think that title has something to do with that talk about how men's mind can be broken and you
broken.
know, and they can use you, they can lure you and their intentions, they can play you. So
Yeah, they can play
basically
you.
he told him, he basically gave him the lesson, gave him the stuff. I mean, I guess you gotta
I mean, he been giving him the lessons for the
right, but you gotta speak real plain. You gotta
to him.
you gotta break
Look,
you gotta break it all the way
way
down.
down, right? Because he just wasn't getting it.
Right. So, where else are we gonna go in this episode? Let's see.
The council, they still trying to get what's
Oh yeah.
the heir mother Ushiba. They're trying to get her back from
Right. They knew she was coming back. So, Lady
they just waiting on her, and they think about a replacement for Toranaga's place in the council.
yes.
They was coming all types of names.
Low key, I think they're gonna need 2 replacements because Sugiyama,
Uh,
that coffin, nigga,
yeah, I noticed that too. I'm like,
is you about to
do you call something?
he
I'm like,
might be a
ooh.
little sick.
Ishida was looking like, dude, are you okay? Is you on your way out?
Exactly. Too funny. Yeah, so I know I got a picture of Ishida. There he is right there. So yeah, they was meeting with the council. There was some kind of insults going back between. I think he was he talking about
Yeah, he's talking about, oh no, cousin.
oh, he said he don't want nobody with syphilis on
Syphilis. He said he'd rather cut his stomach. I was like, his belly. I was like, oh my God.
I said, for real.
Not in front of the guy. Talk about his people. I'm like, oh, that's shade.
Right. It was too funny to me.
Too funny.
MacBook. Still ain't even dropped to my MacBook. Okay. So where else are we going? Okay, this happened. Okay, no, let's go back to the dinner. Let's go back to dinner. This is the dinner scene. And they basically was doing some kind of dick measuring contest talking about who slurps the best soup
Slurping noodles and then sake.
Then he was like,
They might as well pull down their pants or whatever.
We got bigger cups. We use bigger cups over there. So he pouring all this sake, and Fuji was like, I don't do this. Wrong road. Road. So, because he's just an ornery man. So it's just not gonna go well. So, with that being said, let me go ahead and get this clip up. It's finally downloaded to my laptop. And the thing is about it is that there was absolutely no fear in Mariko's face. There was no fear
before.
Right. She said she wanted to do seppuku because she wanted to be, with her family and stuff like that. So not saying that she got a thing like she trying to.
Right, Tamika. They could have stripped or fought. Yeah, because they was just going back and forth, slurping noodles, drinking sake.
No, you ain't gonna be able to hear y'all.
The gateway of your house. He asks you to choose a post.
But he's going to choose it.
The left or the right post.
The man can't even see straight.
Please. Choose.
Right.
Mini no hashira.
Uncle, you should move.
Ooh, look at Fuji's face. She like, oh shit. Oh my goodness. It's like a half an inch closer, baby. That would have been her nose.
Get out of the fucking way.
And I think he was telling on himself too.
Who was telling on himself?
John. Yeah, how he was so like concerned or something. Like
I think if it was Fuji, he'd still be concerned. It's just how John is.
Okay.
He think the women should get a little bit more respect, as he stated.
Hey Tamika. Yes. Hit the like. And after this, he did not like any of what all that was. He was like this, absolutely not.
He like they rules. He don't like how they think so low of life, like they so quick to take someone's life.
Yes, it's crazy. But later on, so I don't think he's did anything because like the accuracy. Look, this ain't what you want, bro. This ain't what you want. You know what I'm saying? So later on that night, he went to bed. He woke up to Buntaro tan Mariko up.
Yeah, he was knocking her ass around like a rag doll.
Yes, knocking her head in between the refrigerator, child. She was all bruised up or whatever. He left. Fuji was like, I couldn't stop him. He's gone walking out of the village, and John goes running after him and
his
basically
pistol,
like,
I think.
Yeah, he did have a pistol in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
And then Buntaro, he piped it on down. He took his little shoes off. He sat down, put his sword down, because you can't unarmed person. So he kind of diffused the situation by, bowing and getting down and stuff like that. And then he tried to
on alcohol.
I said, no, you ain't blaming it on the alcohol.
Blame on alcohol. How rude. That's a lame excuse.
Right. I said, your ass ain't shit.
Mm-mm.
This I had to take it back up to a 9 because once I rethought about it, I was like, maybe.
Yeah, it's one thing after another, child. In this episode.
Yes.
His little shoes, Tamika silly.
Oh,
like, he got small feet. You said
And
he not packing like John packing.
right. You probably all right. You probably hitting on something if the rumors are true. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Also, too, I don't have a picture of Ishido getting Josen's head. It was sent
Oh
back to
yes,
him.
he
White
received the
box.
package in the
I
box.
said, oh. So he didn't like that at all. He did not like that at all.
But who cares? I don't know. She'll get on my nerves the last couple episodes.
Right. Then I wasn't able to get the clip of Mariko telling her story, but I do think I had the clip of her actually explaining the swords that he carries of Fuji's father. So
Oh yeah, that is not, you know.
no, that's the earthquake. Oh no, this is him giving the swords to him.
So Toranaga.
Yes, and you remember, y'all. If y'all don't remember, it was another thing that happened earlier where they said your words have meaning, and he doesn't understand. Like he's talking in like metaphors, and that whole thing with that bird. And he said that if somebody touched the bird, you're going to die.
Yep.
So
That's how
even
the gardener came on the live.
right, even though the swords don't really come from anything, but because he put it as a gift, and he's the Hatamoto, and
Yeah.
he actually saved his life. Now they bring significance and meaning, so he can accept them proudly. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, so that was one.
Basically, Medico said that Fuji father died as a wimp, as a sucker, as a wimp,
Yeah,
a coward, I should say.
yes.
And her grandfather bought the dang on swords from somewhere.
Okay, this is
All of this is my doing.
Mariko-san, your husband's brutality is no fault of yours.
It looked cold.
We should not be seen
I know you
together.
see the smoke coming out their mouth too.
Put it behind that cold defense of yours, whatever you call it. I see you. We discussed to him if you want to be free of that shitless coward.
He all bruised up.
Still, you understand so little. Your swords. Fuji-sama believes they were given to her father as a battle honor. The truth is, he died a coward, begging for his life. Her grandfather bought them from a drunken samurai for 3 bags of rice to spare her the embarrassment.
3 bags of rice.
Nothing, and we say nothing.
Child.
I'm like yikes. And she was basically telling him in this scenario, she said she said value for people is where you put value at. So she said that she's not going to give him her hatred and nothing like that. No love and compassion and no hatred, because that's what he merits. That's what he
Yeah,
wants from
that's
her.
what he wants.
So yeah, so she said she will not give it to him. And then she also told him that, because you want freedom, you'll never be truly free as well. So we had some gems in there or whatever. So that was good. Let me see.
Yeah, because John don't understand how they live and what code they live by.
Right. He's not getting it.
Yeah. I mean, he ain't been there that long, so
That's true.
what can you do? Yeah, Tamika, poor gardener. Yes, yeah. Poor
Oh,
gardener girl.
I got a
I mean,
picture.
I like the gardener, but I guess he had to go by they standards or rules.
Oh, this was it right here.
あの日の前夜、長門殿と酒を酌み交わしておりました我が親の言葉で、あらぬか えが浮かんだのでございましょう。
Toranaga always pulling his card, man. He always pulling his card.
Every
Yabu,
time.
Yabu be looking stupid.
He don't know. He just is ditzy.
Yeah, so like
He found a way to force our enemies to attack. He learned.
a promising young man.
奴らの本陣たる大坂で兵を挙げておれば、わしの負けは火を見るより明らかであった。じゃがおいご殿のおかげで奴らの方から打ち入れて、ここにおる我らを攻めるより他のうなったのじゃ。我らは守りを固めればよい。敵の数をすり減らしながらの。おっしゃる通りにございます。
I was thinking the same
私も同
thing.
じことを考えておりました。
Boy, you was not thinking that, boy. You is so behind. 3 steps behind, child.
He is hilarious to me.
近江殿には当然の褒美であろう。
I said, "Go ahead, Toranaga. He be on it."
You got to. You'll be a great leader.
Yes, absolutely. And what else do I have? Let me look at the.
Yes, Kendall. Yes, he always like 3 steps ahead. He's playing chess, not checkers.
Mm-hmm.
And if something divert his plans, he quick to think on his feet.
Right. I'm still like, mm-hmm.
You so silly.
He like, mm-hmm. He the uncle don't have no clue, but Omi know what the hell is going on.
Right.
Hilarious. What else I got?
And the thing that trips me up is Yabu is not really up how he was talking to his nephew. I thought he'd be more upset. No?
When he was talking to, I feel like
he'd be more upset with the nephew for planting that in Toranaga's son's ear. How he moving.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess he couldn't. Once he figured it out, he couldn't.
I guess once Toranaga rewarded him, I guess he had to like put that in the back burner.
Right.
But he's still on him about the spy, though. He was still on him about the spy, so.
Right. Like he gotta figure out something else now.
Right.
This is the clip of, I believe, them finding the spy. Finding the spy and the whole switcheroo of that. So he said we did have a spy. They set that up real good.
He playing his role good, like an old villager. Like he don't look like no samurai. So
right, yeah, absolutely. So I was like, I like that particular scene as well. So I captured a couple more, and I have the very, very last scene. But
Yabu want his guy to go back to Osaka to plead to Ishido while he's still trying to play both sides.
Oh right, yep, he did send that guy.
The eye patch guy, I don't know his name. Sorry.
Right, you keep on saying it, and
I'm gonna keep calling him the eye patch guy. I don't know his name.
I don't know how I keep missing it. I swear I don't know. Then also too, let's go back and let's go ahead and play the last and final scene, where Ishido and Lady Ochiba have a conversation.
This hussy.
I told you. She got something underneath her sleeve.
Oh, yes. Look, that smirk.
You feel for your son's future?
Girl,
you want some power?
太閤様のお世継ぎにあだなす者あれば、この石を命をかけて。
しからば
She's like,
もは
oh,
や戦議は終わ
really?
ったと思って
Time
よい
for
のじゃ。
politics have come to an end.
大老衆のお考えしかと
The council
聞
will
かせ
answer
て
to
もらい
me.
ましょうぞ。
Now listen, I don't know how that's gonna go. I mean, I understand you're the heir's mother, you the consult to the Tycho and all this other stuff.
That's why she said let the politics go.
Oh,
Don't go by what the rules of the written rules or whatever that's known to be. She said let them go. We're gonna do some unorthodox moves over here. So that is unorthodox. It's not like she only the heir
no,
mother. She really don't have no power. She
right,
only the heir
right.
mother. So
Have power. They have underhanded power, but they don't have like
Yeah.
wielding power like that.
power. So this is a different move.
Yes, yes. So I was like,
I
oh,
wonder what's this response gonna be because
that's what I want to see the response because I don't know. I don't think
he giving Toranaga so much flack, and here you go about to be
right.
infiltrated by this hussy.
But is Lady Ochaba, is she still connected to Toranaga in some type of way? Where
I hope so because she was staying in his place in Edo.
that's what I'm thinking. That is exactly what I'm thinking. And maybe that is because she just showed up and he just showed up. Maybe he went to go consort with her, or maybe he wanted to talk
Could
to
be
her, to lay out some plans or something like that. Let me get with the chat, y'all. I'm sorry.
because Shido told him he need to return her. She need to return soon. So
Hey, FSG, what is up? They don't take orders from women. So I mean, I think what is going to actually have to happen, she's going to have some good plans. She's going to have to be talking a good game.
good game.
For him
Mhm.
to,
And use her feminine wiles.
all of that. All of that. So yes, all of that. So yeah, so I'm definitely waiting to see how this is going to go. Super duper excited for it. It is so good. We already gave our ratings. Everybody gave it 9.5. They love the show.
Mhm.
You say Tamiki, you say poor Gardner. I don't see it that way because it's in their customs, their life is for the greater good. You know what I'm saying? So I think he lived a long enough life. And I had a picture of him.
But he was so nice.
He was. He was. I'm glad they actually did that off camera. Um, Another thing,
What?
is he dead? It was off camera.
It was off camera,
I
but
don't know. Maybe that was the
but what's her
mistake.
name? Fuji. She looked really shook up.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
No, she told him that he could take her life for doing that because. But I mean, you shouldn't have been mad. You don't want to say it. What your dumb ass talk about anybody?
Yeah, but he didn't know they
They
take it like literally.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh man.
So I think she the one that did it or ordered it. So
Right.
because she is like protector his what's that called?
The affairs. She take care
Yeah.
of the
Fair.
affairs. She said she did it. She told
Oh,
yeah. Solid 9.5. Mark's
okay.
husband wilding out, the earthquake, mudslide, everything was so wild. It was good. It was. And then we got a lot of character development. We got the moves, all of the maneuvers and stuff like that. Do
How
you
they
think?
gonna
Oh, go ahead.
I was how they gonna prepare for this war and the earthquake is happening in a
Right.
village? It's like crazy.
It
They got to maneuver that and be
is
prepared for attack.
right, right. So y'all rated it, but let's go ahead and talk since we got another like 20. I'm not gonna hold y'all for a long, long time since we kind of got through the episode. But let's go about some of our favorite moments. So who was your MVP of the episode?
Ooh. MVP. Dang. It definitely.
Still giving it to Tornaga.
I would say it's either Tornaga or John.
John. Okay. Okay.
Because he's really heavy in this. Him and Tornaga is really heavy.
Right. Right. Absolutely.
In this episode.
And we already went over like some of our favorite scenes and stuff like that. So they were fire. You know, the way they write it is just so so good. So the OMG moment. The OMG moment for me was the it had to be the darts across Mariko's face.
The dick measuring contest and him wilding out.
The whole thing and her not moving and like that close to death. Like, I mean, it was like a half.
No, my OMG moment for me when he was knocking her outside. We can hear him knocking her across the floor.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
That was one
no, he ain't.
My clutch my pearls moments. I was like, woo.
I'm like, please don't show him knocking her little self across the floor.
Right. And that I know you fucking lied scene. That would be the earthquake scene.
That came out of nowhere.
Really, him going off that cliff like that, I was like, I like stood up, like
right. And then they couldn't find him. He was like really under the. I'm like, he's taking the dirt nap for real. He like under there.
Yes,
they saw his little fan. He's here,
right?
His little fan.
But then he keep that joint because
like he got menopause. Like what the hell? Work out the fan with the quickness. Yeah, that's funny.
What else? Okay, so we only got the only death that we got in this particular episode was the gardener.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I feel like it's for a greater purpose, the greater good of what was
happening. But yeah.
I mean, yeah, we still don't want to see it, you know. Like,
yeah.
At least, let me see what else. The douchebag. Who's the douchebag of the episode?
Plenty of them. Homie.
Right.
Yabu, he was just dumb. He was just dumb. Poor thing.
Right.
3 steps behind. Douchebag.
See who else I got for a douchebag? Let's see. Douchey.
Oh, her husband, medical. Yeah, him.
There you go.
Yeah, Matara.
There you go.
Him.
Yep.
How can I forget?
Right. Oh man.
He mad because John done went up in it.
He's like, I can't prove it, but goddamn it.
I bet if he pillow with his wife, I bet it would feel different.
Right. That's what I say. He can't call it. He can't say it. He can't prove it, but he feel it.
But he always feels something. He was treating her like that when they was in Osaka.
Right.
He never really.
And I need to start carrying me a fan. Okay, the earthquake scene, yes. So good. That's why I was like, I had to capture a couple of things. So yeah. Yep. We got
it's trash. I cannot with him.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it. I ain't gonna drag it out no more. Y'all got any more questions for us, or
did we miss anything?
Yeah, did we miss anything, Monique? Anything else you want to cover? Talk about your favorite moments. This was a good midpoint. It's a nice build-up episode.
Only thing I gave it a 9. I took a whole point because we see Toranaga coming back, but we never got to see or hear where he been.
Right.
He just popped out of nowhere, like everything was everything.
He sure did.
I'm like, where the hell you been?
Yeah.
Nobody asked him. Well, they ain't gonna ask him that.
Like I said, they set it up and then they're gonna pay it off. So not this episode, but maybe the next episode. Like when we start seeing Lady Ochaba when we start seeing her plans and
Her
some,
moves.
we'll probably get more about where he went in his little secret rendezvous.
Okay, so if Shido is on board, I wonder what the other council members gonna feel about her
Right. You know, it's always
making her.
Kiyama, he always has like
Yeah,
something to say.
he's gonna have something to say.
Right.
That's a given.
That's a given. Sugiyama, I mean, he pipes up every now and again, but
Not too much.
pretty much he be chilling. He be chilling. But like I
And
said,
the other one who got the who's covered.
oh yeah, oh no.
Oh no. Yeah, it's definitely a oh no.
You know what, Steve? Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no, don't take it off. Oh no. Leave it on. Oh no.
Right. Oh yeah, y'all. I forgot to tell you that John ran back after the earthquake back to the village, and he looked like he was worried about Fuji.
Yeah, he
Y'all
was.
think that there will be some pillowing between Fuji and John? Does that seem like that's where it's going to go next?
It
Because
depends on
Taro is back and
it's in Mariko.
Yeah, I mean, like she closed the door to me. She closed the door to me, so I thought maybe he'll pivot and
Child,
developing some type of feeling for
she
her.
left that bitch crack. Okay, she ain't fooling nobody. She ain't closed it all the way. She left it crack. Okay.
Yeah, Fuji is underrated. She's like one of my like the women in the show. Period. Lady Ochaba, Mariko, and Fuji.
Yeah.
I like all of them.
Yeah, I like they got something with them. There's something hidden with them. Yeah.
Definitely smart women.
And we saw Miracle in Comeback episode 3.
Yep.
When she was help fighting. So we know she can do comeback.
Yep.
So
the door is still ajar. Okay.
Yes, Kendall.
Little foot in and cracking on open.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know what her husband gonna do.
Right. Like I said, I think it's too risky. But the fact that she doesn't want to be here anymore, I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's something else to that. I don't know.
Who don't want to be here anymore?
Well, she said Marika, like it doesn't matter to her or something. I don't know, but I think
Fuji we act like she don't want to be here either because of her people gone. But I don't know.
we still need her as an interpreter. So like Toranaga said, he was like this. He can't be hurting my interpreter.
Yeah, he said he can treat his wife however, but as not my translator.
Exactly. He do you
I wonder if
remember
they're gonna
when
be
he
any
also
punishment for
got
that.
up? He got up and he was saying, "I ain't got time for this foolishness." Like they was going back and forth about something. Can't remember.
But John
What was that
wanted to
about?
leave. John wanted to leave because he felt like he put up his end of the bargain of the deal to train with the cannons and stuff like that. He wanted to get his men and his boat and whatever and leave, sail off to the sunset. Child. Where is these men at? I don't know.
Bigger things, bigger fish to fry.
Right.
So yeah, that was funny too. So yeah, so that was the douchebag. I think that's all I got for the titles. Do we? What was our goofy moment? I think the goofy moment was
not you have to point out the goofy.
I think the goofy moment was this right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yabu, he goofy.
He goofy.
He's slow. Sorry to that man. Sorry to that man, child.
Right. Because you remember the point out the goofy for the last episode was not the was it the last episode? Was the men just standing there? You remember you took off a half a point.
Yeah, episode 3, man. They were just standing there and then Bentaro communicating with Toranaga from afar. It was just so freaking weird to me. I'm sorry.
Right.
Point out the goofy. That's how we figured out that he was not unalive.
Right.
That was just too weird for my taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it.
It was a great episode. Tamika couldn't have said it better. I want to thank all of y'all for staying. FSG, Kendall, Tamika's Den, everybody in the comments.
I'm glad y'all liking the show because it seemed like it's a slow start for some people, but yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Time
Doubt
period piece.
Daria, everybody that came through. I know y'all could be anywhere else, but you chose to spend your time with us in the chat and do this live, and y'all. And I have another live that's coming up at 9:05. So I got to do a little bit of preparing. So I'm going to get on off of here, and we're going to do this every single Wednesday, 7:35 EST. So come back for episode 6 next week, and we'll see you later, y'all.
Bye.
Bye. I should already have it queued up.